Willie D. Live.
What's up, family? Donald Trump, your president, has done it again. What did the Tangerine Man do this time? Dude has dismantled the 1965 Civil Rights Bill that gave black folks, specifically, and others, protection from discrimination in the workplace. Y'all happy? Kamala tried to warn you. She told you, 2025, it was coming. The whole while, Trump denied. 2025, I don't know anything about that. I haven't heard anything of it. And y'all just, boy, a pair of lips to say anything, and some of y'all will believe anything. Now he has his eyes set on law enforcement, where he promised on the campaign trail that he would give police officers complete immunity from prosecution. Now, this dude has decided that it's a good idea to renege on the police reform initiatives that was put in place in the wake of the murders, the cop murders of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor. And he's looking to pardon all of the police officers involved, including Derek Chauvin. Y'all thought it was funny, huh? Y'all think it's a game. The people told you exactly what they were going to do. So he told you what he was going to do. Let me tell you something, fam. These are all things meant to put black people and other people of color back into a racial caste system where discrimination against them was legal. Anytime they want to do you dirty and they want to get away with it, they just make it a law. And they're laughing, they're playing in our faces. It's not about right and wrong. It's about what's law. This is how they got away with slavery. This is how they got away with Jim Crow. This is how they got away with redlining, the Tuskegee experiment, the bombing of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Nobody went to jail. Not one person was prosecuted. The police work with the government and they put it together and they look after each other along with the courts. So they all work together and they look after each other. This is why those people stormed the Capitol, because they knew they had people who think like them, who were in power, who was going to give them a break. They knew that. If they knew it would be severe consequences for walking down the school hallway with hate signs and screaming white power and the N-word, they wouldn't do it. But they knew they was going to be protected by the school administration. They knew that the police was going to back them. They knew that their politicians would back them because they're all the same. If a kid goes to school and smacks his teacher across the head and walk into the cafeteria and just grab a lunch and grab whatever he wants and walk out without paying, what's the incentive for him not to do it? Most people only adhere to the law because they don't want to pay the penalty for not. It ain't because they're good people. It's because they don't want to get in a jam. Most people don't rob the bank because they're good people. They're just good, honest people. They don't rob the bank because they don't want to go to jail. or possibly get their head blown off. If the average person could just walk into a bank and reach into the teller drawer and grab the money and walk out, and that would be no consequences, what do you think they would do? Now, let's keep it a buck, fam. Yeah, you got some people that just would not do it, right? But I just do not believe that the average person wouldn't take advantage of that. If you go into a car dealership, you can just roll up and just go grab the keys off. Just grab the keys for a Bentley and just go get in the car and drive off. And nobody mess with you. You're not gonna get arrested or anything. What's gonna stop you from doing that? I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'd do it. I ain't gonna front with you at all. If I know it ain't gonna be no consequences, I ain't gotta worry about going to jail. Oh yeah, man, I'm going to get that Bentley. Straight up. And whatever else is available. Shit, I'll probably have about 50 Bentleys in the driveway, have about 200 Rolls Royces parked around the corner. Man, come on, fam. The reason they do it is not because they're brave. They're not brave. They know they're going to be protected. That's why they do it. That's why Karen does what she does. It ain't because she's brave. It is because she knows that the police gonna look out for her. She know that the law is going to protect her. Yeah. Every now and then they get a slap on the wrist. Every now and then. And check this out. Even when they get a slap on the wrist, oftentimes the slap on the wrist gets taken back. Well, we shouldn't have done that. We should have done that too. Yeah. So, you blacks for Trump, y'all still good? Y'all still feel safe? Do y'all feel safer today than you did yesterday? Yeah, it's going down, fam. It's going to get a whole lot worse before it gets better. Buckle up. You're in for a bumpy ride. But we'll survive. We've survived worse than that. We've survived worse than Trump. And that says a lot. Whew. Yeah. We've survived presidents who actually owned slaves, not just presidents who wish they had a slave. Yeah. Now, some of y'all are so caught up in the gay agenda that you lost focus on the they agenda. No more talk.